So yeah, so we're our next.
I guess there's not been much update from what we've seen.
But there is a...
Okay, so right now, giving you an idea, if you're not familiar with the race we're about to start, the UTMB 100-mile course. This is what you're going to see with us tonight, UTMB live to Saint-Gervais.
Go south.
And then on the way to Lake Contamine, then they're going to hit the crazy noise at Notre-Dame de la Gorge, and then they're going up into the high mountain country, Col de Bonhomme, Refuge de Bonhomme, down to Les Chapieux, up to the Col de la Seine, the border with Italy.
This one.
We're going to drop to Courmayeur, where we're going to bump into Martin Gafuri, and I'm going to pass it over to you, Martin.
Yes, exactly. So that descent with the Pyramide Calcaire, hopefully the weather would be good, but so far it's still on the course. This is the first part that usually gets chucked. And then down into Courmayeur. Going into Courmayeur when you're racing UTMB, you have to come there feeling like you haven't started working. Because then you go up to Refuge Berton, not to the high point that we did go through with CCC, and then all the way up to Val Ferret, the same course, Grand Col Ferret down, and then again from Grand Col Ferret to Prat-Fort. This is the 20K section with 1,400 meters of descent that you have to hold yourself back. You can start opening up, like get a feel for that, and then you get up. Climb to Champelac. I would advise to walk, and then from Champelac, 3 big climbs up to La Giette, down to Trian, up to Les Steppes. Again, very, very steep one, down to Valorcine. Like a douche grade climb up to Col des Montais, which is very tough on the mind, and then Tête de Béchard down. They don't go up to La Tête au Vent et les Morts, Tête de Béchard, La Flégère, and down into Chamonix. And so basically, once again, you see this. It's mind blowing when you think about that round. There's a lot that's going to happen. Is that Sébastien Spinner?
And if you're just joining us,
yeah, it is Sébastien Spinner. You see him right here with Catherine.
Yeah. And Martin, we're at UTMB. We've been going for 21 years. The first edition back in 2003.
Get us on.
There we have it.
Here's our crew.
Chrissy Mail, the first ever female champion back in 2003. Chrissy, does this bring back memories?
It was a little different. It was a little different in 2003. We also started at, I think, 4 or 5 in the, or maybe 5. 4 a.m. Yeah, early in the morning. So yeah, it's a little different. More closely related to 2009, which was a big wake up to like being ushered to the front of this grand crowd. These elites are right now.
Do you remember what your UTMB index was back in 2003?
Wasn't in existence back in 2003 or 9.
and talking about existence, I was going to ask, were you carrying a phone?
We did have to carry a phone. You know what I did? I had to buy a phone here and put a SIM card in it. Like, international technology was not where it is now. I had to have a French phone that I bought specifically for this event. And it was a flip phone. You weren't texting anybody. T9, remember that?
We're the bomb.
I'm dating myself so much right here.
Yeah, and no Strava segments.
No Strava was in existence.
Exactly. It's like, what?
This is a different deal. And I was telling the story earlier. Yeah, when I won in 2009, I had to be on a plane on Sunday after the awards ceremony and in the office first thing Monday morning. It was brutal.
Yeah. And how did that feel?
I don't remember. I think you block some of that stuff out.
You black out for the entire time. It's like, all right.
I met a friend.
Remember that.
Met up with a friend during my little break, Britt Nick, and she reminded me. She told me I had told her a story when we met 10 years ago. That was the only time that I went up and said, "Hey, I just won. Can I use this trophy to get upgraded on my airplane? Because I have to work tomorrow." It didn't work. Anyways, let's look at our top 3 women today. We've got Katie Scheid, winner from 2000.
Everything.
Pretty much everything. Fair. Recently, Western States, Hoka Canyons Endurance Run, and Le Grand Réunion. 1, 2, 3 first places. Blonde, Hirondelle.
Blondine L'Hirondelle. Those are
Also
like the most recent references, but she's twice trail running world champion. She's won CCC here, she's won OCC here, and actually together with Ruth Croft, if either of them win UTMB, they will be the first woman to win these 3 races.
Triple Crown, you guys are calling it. And then our third runner, Hu Zhao Zhang. She's got a second at Western States, so another double coming from Western States. The top 4 women at Western States this year are looking to double into UTMB this year as well. Speaking of doubles, just one hard rock. Stepping into the line.
The man, the legend. Here comes the bucket hat.
And we got a glimpse of both race directors, Katrine and Michel Poletti. founders of the event.
No, Julien would be working. Julien Charrier.
There was no, Julien ran the TDF. Number 26. Is it not Jonas? Jonas Rusty? No.
I don't have it. Apologize.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Jonas, it is Jonas. Rusty.
Jonas Rusty, winner of the Lavaredo last year.
Now we'll go through our top 3 men.
Yeah, Jonas living in Andermatt. There we go.
Well, does it need to be presented, ladies and gentlemen? Jim Wamsley, the one and only first American male.
There we go.
Last year, once again, 3rd-time winner of Western States. An absolute champion, and super excited to see if he can double repeat.
Yeah, and Tom Evans, the former
double
winner of the CCC, winner of the Western States last year. So Tom, also the coach of Tony McCann, out on the course right now. So that's Tom Evans from the UK, and then in 3rd,
Dimitri Mitayev. He's had a really good streak of a solid run, and you're all here. Cape Town 100 masterclass. In the first kilometers, he was already ahead of everyone, and then he was never looked back. And he's a big unit. If you're not familiar with his silhouette, he's a massive man. There's no way these guys.
Check out Dimitri's quads.
The quads, the calves.
Here we go, Shen Jiasheng from the North Face gang.
Yeah, and so Dimitri Mitayev again, he was earlier in the valley, end of June, running the Mont Blanc 90K, and he won without poles. And purposely, again, he says I want to be able to run efficiently without poles. But then after he won that, they're like, okay, when I'm training for UTMB, poles are back.
Yeah,
poles are back.
There we go.
And he wanted to be able to have those.
Shen is the 2nd coolest person in his family. His son is the coolest kid in town. But yeah.
And I really value this man in the way he approaches his racing.
We got a little hip swing on that one.
We also saw Shen fishing last week at Champelec.
Yes, and he caught a lot of trout.
Yeah, and he also did all the work on the fish as well, so we're very impressed. I reposted that, and someone's like, wow, he also gutted the fish, so yeah.
Yeah, and he just prepares the race. Last year he did rekey the race. He knew exactly where everything was, and he just leaves very little to doubt. And also can appreciate that he went into the race knowing he had a newborn baby, and then he spent half the year away going to Western States to train for it, and then again train on a course for CCC or UTMB last year.
It was CCC with Jean Albon, right?
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, it was CCC.
Yeah.
This trio.
There we go. On the left in the blue, that is Ida Sophie Hegemann from Germany. So we've got a few strong German athletes here. Hannes Namberger too.
I love that togetherness.
Yeah, this is, it's like, come on, this crowd's pretty scary. Let's go down as a unit. Here we go.
Go that tramp in there.
Oh, cowbell.
Oh, your joke.
Former winner of the UTMB back in 2019. Powell also now has become a dad.
All right.
Yeah. So all our heroes are growing up.
Tell me about it.
Number 56 that we saw walking up in that trio.
That was Addie Bracey.
Addie Bracey, U.S. running for Team Nike.
Top spots. Screaming for the family.
I want to get a little glimpse back on CCC before we get this thing started.
You sound like you're someone in the chat. Do you want to?
I know.
Hot day as well?
I know. I mean, I love this too. Don't get me wrong.
Well, the good news is, once these guys are unleashed, we will have the CCC back on. Yeah.
There we go. We are with the current director of the UTMB, Mont Blanc, Isabelle Poletti. Catherine's daughter. Catherine and me supporter. When I was saying, I was like, oh, you're missing someone here. All right, let's hear it.
From Jim.
C'est toujours une énorme émotion de vous voir tous réunis. Il y en a certains de vous qui attendent ça depuis un an, voire plusieurs années d'être là. Donc, vous y êtes, vous allez pouvoir accomplir votre rêve, votre extraordinaire
Yeah, what I'm looking forward to most about the running is probably doing some strong hiking. I think in the rest I get to focus a lot on this, and that's where what my big strength is on UTMB. Yeah, UTMB week is a lot of chaos, a lot of enthusiastic trail running fans and friends. And, it's a balance, but it's just a really special atmosphere. Yeah, I think UTMB does a really good job bringing many top athletes together. So just another year at UTMB is another world-class event. Outside of running, probably my favorite, most consistent thing.
Allez, on recommence. Donc voilà, l'ensemble de ces courses sont rendues possibles par tous ensemble. Sans vous, les athlètes, il n'y a pas d'événement. Sans les bénévoles, il n'y a pas d'événement. Sans les territoires qui nous accueillent, il n'y a pas d'événement. Donc il faut vraiment, vraiment vivre ça de manière unique, comme une grande famille, puisque tout est possible quand on est unis, quand on est solidaire et quand on accomplit tout ça, tous ensemble. Donc,
so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to translate everything, almost everything that Isabel is saying. I'm going to try this. So she's saying, doesn't matter where you're coming from, doesn't matter which nations you represent here. Sports unite us. Your name is going to be on the famous wall of UTMB logo. You have to remember that we have a heart beating of this race, which are our volunteers. So come on everybody, please make sure you're going to get a huge round of applause. 2,500 volunteers. They will give us right on the course and be there with us for the last race. So thank you so much. We are the engine of this race. So please make sure you enjoy each step of it. You're going to come back home.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Salomon team. Oh, actually, somebody is creeping it. Together with Thibaut in the Nike team, recently joined. Oh wow, everybody's here. That's the one, ladies and gentlemen, again in the international scene. You may not know her too well, but Annelise Rousset is definitely going to be one to watch. We saw Ryan Sands on the left-hand side from South Africa. And then Baptiste Chassang, the one, the Nike runner who creeped up behind Thibaut Barognan, and there was Emily Howgood as well. Fourth at Western States this year and coming back.
Yeah, Mathieu, one of the only four male athletes that have gone sub 20 hours on the UTMB course. Blondine Lirondelle, Team Kipron. She's looking ready.
But this doesn't matter. The most important thing today is to start the race, begin and go to your finish line.
vous connaîtrez peut-être beaucoup de hauts, on vous l'espère, certainement aussi des bas. Mais
There you go, the couple from Terex, Dimitri and Ekaterina Mitayev. Both winner of the Mont Blanc 90K end of June.
Yeah.
They will be ready. Genuinely happy.
Kind of like,
he
almost
loves
like
being
it's
here.
choreographed. And next onto the blue carpet.
Looks like it's choreographed. I think it is.
Yeah, they're just calling them one after the other.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting him to be at the start. Wow, Thibaut Garivier, he's a doctor, but he broke some ribs.
Oh, wow.
He broke some ribs earlier this summer, and he said, like, well, the build-up has been nearly impossible. And I thought he had pulled the plug. Okay. Well, if he's here, he's probably in good enough shape to hope that he can go around.
That looks, could that be Zhang Fuzhou? We just saw there.
That's very possible.
Yeah. Number 27, another one of our Hoka athletes. Wow.
Duo. Duo G.
Duo.
Duo G.
Sheepishly walking to the start line. Maybe nobody will notice me.
Des émotions, des souvenirs et des amis dans votre tête et dans votre cœur. Alors vous aurez tout gagné et vous serez.
And then Jiaju Tsao was also with him. They just went through our cameras.
Yeah.
Jiaju, like, it was going to be interesting because usually it's either all out and then he makes it, or all out and he blows out hard.
Yeah.
So we might see him, as you were saying, like, which are the runners who are going to be going out fast. Possibly he's going to be one of them.
Hannes Namberger.
There we go, one of the big dogs in this year's race.
So Hannes also become a father now. Hannes, three-time winner of the Lavaredo. And Hannes is in Cortina now. Hannes has a pizza named after him in one of the restaurants. So the pizza Hannes Namberger. Do you have a pizza named after you?
Do not have a pizza
No.
named after me. That is pretty awesome.
Retire after that. That's like...
Hannes and Tom Evans went head-to-head recently in Lavaredo. So big effort.
Dobbiamo mantenere sul penso del libro di Alcio, che sul viaggio pubblico è di libro per noi. Questa è una sintesi di rispetto di relatori di quello che abbiamo detto.
And to follow up on your comment on that, head-to-head, Hannes won it. Evans was second.
Lavaredo, yes.
Yes.
Wow, Stephanie.
Hey,
is in the house.
our Courmayeur correspondent. Yes,
Yeah.
she's going out late tonight.
Yeah.
So awesome. Stephanie Case just came in to see how this side of it works, but she's going to be in the field in the middle of the night with
yeah,
baby.
got her
I
notes
have to
ready.
say, being up super late.
Steph
Got
would
notes.
love it in the chat. They've been saying, hey, can we have more focus on the men's race?
So we've had enough women. No, not,
would
it's never
love
enough.
Hey, gang. So, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow morning in Courmayeur, Steph. Good luck, you and Martin.
Yeah, we'll be
You're
there.
in the front of the race.
That'll be great. I was when we saw Ryan Sands pop on, we got his name shot out today from the Mutt race. They said that Ryan had come and run that.
Pau Capel, Shen Jiasheng, that was
Ludovic.
Ludovic Pomeray.
Ludovic, 21:30 at Hard Rock this year.
Yeah, that was the back of the field. Yep, so there's Shen, just kind of like posting a couple things. So yeah, this now you can see over the top. That is the back
Wow.
of the 2,600 runners that are about to be unleashed.
Yep.
And this year we need to do a time. I always wonder what's the last runner that crosses the start line.
That's a
How
very
many minutes it takes to cross.
Yeah. And we're just over 8 minutes before the start.
Yeah.
They're calling all the runners to come through down the finishing chute, so all can be recognized. Mr. Miguel Anseño, ex-pro cyclist.
And there's Jim.
there he is. There is the man.
Last year's winner, first time American male to win the UTMB.
Yeah, Ruth.
We've got Ruth.
Is.
Ruth wasn't listed in the top 3 index, but
Good.
definitely up there for
They're
the
out of it.
contending for this.
Yeah, that was
Elmer and Katie.
Germain Grangier just gone through as well.
And to call out a little bit of the difference, Ruth did not race Western States, so coming into this a little more fresh.
He did not race Canyon either.
I think that is not that could be in her favor today when people are coming in with those on their legs. It's hard to tell until you get out there.
What we are going to see, Christy, and I'm going to let you call it out, is there's going to be a split between the male and female elite athletes on the front, right?
I'm really encouraged by that.
Because that's been at OCC and
Yeah, we've seen it already, right?
They were going to do it, and they're probably maybe they're starting to do the shuffle now.
There you go. Look at that. That's
She's
right.
been really definite about it today. Or at the other 2 races, I've seen her up front.
Yep. She was making sure that space was truly allocated to the women's.
And we were talking about the additional space reserved just behind, just in case nobody feels, or if there are some people that don't feel as comfortable being pushed.
There we go. There's
And that's what it feels like.
From UTMB 2022, Katie Scheid, Marion Hogan, and actually there seems a lot more space here on the female side of the than on the male side. So,
Maybe.
yeah.
Really, really hope they'll pull them.
Participants, it turns out to be a good thing.
Perhaps, as long as that space is still held and reserved for them.
Do not go there
It
yet.
is intimidating to have that force behind you. 2,600 people that have been waiting for maybe 10 years to run this race.
Yep,
Yeah,
there's
a
Blondie.
lot of energy.
right here as well.
Yeah.
And again, Lucy Bartholomew on the right.
The Abbey Hall.
Yeah, on the left. Yeah.
Saw that. Lucy Bartholomew from Australia. There's Zhao Fuzhou. And there we go. There is a famous mountain. Can we see Killian up there?
You stole my line. He is up there somewhere, or already probably down from it. Not too sure.
The chat has lit up. I think we have a lot of people joining us now for the start of the UTMB.
We're going to be shutting up in a couple of minutes to let you suck in the atmosphere at the start line. And here we go. Just over 5 minutes to the start. The conquest of paradise is coming. Wow.
Oh, there's a lot of iPhones. Ludo getting them going.
That's it.
Yeah, hey, are we loving our support in the chat, all of that? We're kind of curious now, as everybody's waking up or staying wide awake somewhere in the world. Where are all of our support teams in the community? Where are you all watching from right now? For sure, South Africa, the Tony McCann fan club. Mathieu Blanchard got to carry the Olympic torch this year in Paris.
Well, I just saw a book written by him in the bookstore when I was out on my walk. I had to double take. Like, oh, that's amazing. You know, that name going to be following him tonight.
Good evening, Sweden. California, baby.
Let's effing go.
Scotland. Ha ha.
Yeah. New Jersey,
Oh, they're all
Nicaragua,
coming in now.
Paris,
Nicaragua.
Texas, Luxembourg. Wow. My mom's basement. I like that one.
Let's go,
Western
Ryan.
Slope, Colorado, UK.
NYC. Loving it.
Leipzig, Germany.
Asking for updates on CCC. We will get those as soon as we get this event out the door.
Where is Sally?
Thailand, Quebec, Dreamland, England. Wow.
This is the team photo.
All right, so now
Photo.
The leadership, Michelle Paletti, Catherine Paletti.
look at that.
Wow. A sea of humans.
Oh, and they're all moving, fill in that gap now.
Yeah.
Right.
Here we go.
Pulls away, people.
He's getting it on the bib number.
Siva Baroni and Mathieu Blanchard.
On the waffles.
3.5 minutes to go, people.
Poland, Montana, Chattanooga, England, Niagara Falls. I can't keep up.
Somebody summarize all over the world. Superb.
Alaska, South
Wow.
Africa,
Montana, Australia. Pasadena. I was born in Pasadena, California. Woo.
There you go.
Sheffield. Yeah, what a community.
Love you all.
Roberto. Like that. Somebody's called Swim Wormsley in the chat.
Probably typing too fast.
Perth, Australia, Bristol. Yeah, the world is watching. All right, 2 minutes. I think this is the time where we stop talking, and we're gonna let you fully embrace that start.
This is your story. You are going to ride in flights. Can be a day of your lifetime. It fills us with joy, supporters, audience, volunteers, organizers, partners. It's sports that bring us all together. Always unite us, never divides. Peace, love, and unity.
start the stopwatch. Time.
Wow. Once
How long will it take to get 2,700 runners across this start line? Everybody moving at a pretty quick clip. Not emotion.
In a 100-mile race.
You know what you're going at a pace that obviously you can't finish at. And so how much are you going to leave out here on those first kilometers with the excitement versus, you know, right from the beginning, taking it easy, you know, and quote Alex Nichols here, but the US of A is listening. He always said, like, I'm going to go out. I always go out at a pace I believe I can finish it.
I like that. I resemble that comment. Oh, definitely.
There we go.
Yeah, it's easy at the front anyway. It's easy to get tucked in. But what's wonderful about this now is that you know the guys at the front, they're going to look at a 20-hour finish. The people, the extraordinary runners at the back, 46.5 hours. They're going to be out on the course for the next 2 nights, and they have their own personal journey. And that's what's great about this. All these 2,600 runners, the journey to get to the start line, and now the journey to get to the finish line here in Chamonix over the next 46.5 hours.
And one might call this the celebration of all that build-up getting to this point. Today, it's just a big party. Go out, eat, move your body, enjoy the views.
Yeah, the chance to experience all the emotions in a single day. The highs, the lows, the in-betweens.
Superman.
That's awesome.
I always feel like Superman getting to do this.
I feel there's not enough fancy dress outfits in the UTMB. I think that should be a category in the future.
Yeah, I would support that.
Yeah. Hey, everyone's asking in the chat, absolutely. Once we've unleashed the UTMB runners from the start line, we will be going back to coverage of the CCC. Hayden Hawks out in the lead. Hayden is about an hour away from the finish line in Chamonix. So yeah, we have not forgotten our CCC runners, both the men and the women. Yeah, look at that. Absolutely. And now we've seen it already in the OCC and the CCC. We're going to have a huge pack at the front here. They're going to be running along through the streets of Chamonix before they hit the trails on the outskirts, on the way down to Les Ouches.
And you see that pack, that sea of runners, all out on their personal journey, stretching through the streets of Chamonix.
Is that Tom?
That
It's not a Terex outfit. That was quite confused me.
Aurélien Dunopalaz.
Thank you. Yeah, there you go. A little view of the Mont Blanc on the left-hand side. It's that time of the day. The sun will be setting quite soon here, just after 6 p.m. in Chamonix. Still warm.
Still warm indeed.
I think we'll probably see a few people maybe changing their shirt in Lake Contamine before they go into the night.
Well, this is definitely something I can confirm is that every year those who change into a long sleeve in Lake Contamine do well during the night.
Yes.
And the one that kind of made this like a systematic thing was François Den.
Yep.
He would stop, extremely calm. Everybody would run away and be like, nope, I'm stopping, change into his long sleeve, and then run into the night. And then by the time he gets to Courmayeur, he's reeled in pretty much everyone. Yeah. Heat management goes both ways.
Yep.
And obviously trying to keep the body cool, but overnight you don't want to have to spend too much energy trying to keep your body warm.
Yep.
I'm sure there's enough gear out there to...
Katie.
Who?
Katie's right there.
Yeah,
In the middle of the
yeah, that's going to be an easy one to spot. Like
the North Face
blue.
uniform is like identifiable.
Yep.
Jordi Gamito is in the house as well.
Yeah.
Is that
Mathieu Blanchard.
Mathieu Blanchard, the salmon grey.
Thibaut on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Baptiste. Yep, Baptiste Chassaing from Nike.
Dimitri. Yep.
Okay, and so Katie's here, but then Blondine was just on the left-hand side, and she was together with, I saw someone else, Annelise Rousset.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is kind of like a bit of a fun run for the elite athletes down to Les Houches. And then we're gonna throw them up over the first climb, the Col de Vosa, through the ski area at Les Houches.
Oh, I don't think Ludo Pomme has been so close to the front so early. Good, like, I mean, yeah, I think the ladies are right there with the front main pack. I think these guys are just going on for a jog.
Yeah.
I bet you that is not a jog pace.
No, it is. Surely isn't.
I would love to see that.
It would feel that way for them.
I would love to see that Sunto split right now so we could see Ludo. I just won Hard Rock.
Ludo, president.
Yes, man.
I've already won it from the back. Let's see what it's like when you
from the front.
I fooled you guys. You thought I was going to come from behind. I'm going. If you guys are going to go for it, I will. Love it.
Was listening, as I've said, he did 2 tours of the Hard Rock before he won it last month, and he did 2 tours of the UTMB, just slow and steady, not racing.
Yep.
Just eyes on the course.
Whoa,
Oh, that was
Dmitry must have dropped something. And, damn, this is a big unit to be going up.
Yeah, it was visible. Oh, here he comes back up the right or the left.
Whoa, that was a close call.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Like, and he's also nearly hit that.
I guess we could kind of go back to the start just to see, because it was 4 or 5 minutes and we still hadn't had everybody cross the line.
Oh, right.
So I'm just curious if everybody's across the line yet and these guys are on their way out of town.
Scotty Hoker on the left. Here, no surprise to see these women at the front. Usually, Blondine Lirondelle takes it out hard. Katie was up there, and then Annelise Rousset also. She's got like really fast references on flat. Casquette Verte, that's probably not going to talk to many people, but right here on the left-hand side is a man who lives in Paris and trains about 30K per day in Paris, and has done probably 10 plus ultras this year and every year. That's his thing. He doesn't care to be too competitive, although he's on podium of races, and it has a huge following. Well, that's going to become tricky. What?
Oh, narrowing, yeah.
Getting very narrow now.
See parents pulling their kids back.
And that's why nobody has their poles out right now.
Oh, not allowed, yeah.
Yeah, now it gets a little bit twitchy.
Call that a pinch point.
Please, no falls, please.
What I can tell you at the top of the climb as the women's race, the CCC, Tony McCann, she's got a 7-minute lead now. So Tony is really digging in there and pulled away a little bit from...
another minute to her lead, that's good.
Yeah. So Tony McCann still out in the lead in the OCC. Got a 7-minute lead currently from the Polish athletes, from Martina.
And on the screen there was Claudia Tramps, team on running, making her way up.
Yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, so Tony 7 minutes ahead, and then Martina has a 16-minute lead over Rosanna. So Rosanna has actually gone past Hao Hati again. So those two are having a real ding-dong battle there.
Abby Hall. From America, having a crack at UTMB. And then, yeah, in the meantime, we have images of the lake, called the English Lake, and some of the runners said that they were keen fishermen, and you can catch rainbow trouts.
Hey.
In that lake. And so I'm still wondering, has Ludo given up the lead, or has he just pulled away and he's going to do a Pau Capel? Claudia Tramps here. He said, moving up the field. That's Marion Hogan on the left-hand side. Arthur Joyeux-Bouillon, French runner, decided to take on the lead. He was actually neck to neck at Istria 2 years ago with Jim Walmsley until about the 100K mark. And they were really close. Oh yeah, you were there. You were on that finish line.
I got there. I think Jim did his strategy of he wanted to run with somebody overnight, and then I think in the morning it was like,
okay, I'm going. True.
So yeah, no, I had the pleasure of being there, as I did again this year in Istria.
And actually, Arthur Joyeux-Bouillon, he's used to going out hard. He did at Istria, for example, and he finished on fumes. Like his quads were shot, and that was painful to watch. But if he's done the right conditioning, well, could be done. Oh, and I was telling you about him. The Chinese runner who always starts out really strong, and you don't know if that's gonna hold until the end or not.
In terms of, there you go, that's Ida Sophie Hegemann. Ida,
all smiles.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, Ida, the kind of dreaded COVID just before UTMB. So, I just said, Ida, just go for it. Look at it as an early taper. But unfortunately, when you see all the other runners still out on the trails on social media, it's like, man. But yeah, this is Ida going for the big lap. What we're seeing, Hayden Hawks is about 15 minutes away from reaching La Flagey. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on, we're keeping an eye on the CCC, and at some point our wonderful team will give us some visual of Hayden perhaps up that climb.
Yeah, there he is with the yellow taping on the legs.
Yeah.
Yaju.
Love it.
And that man can run fast.
That was, is that Amanda Basham?
Yeah, it looks like her.
Yep. Amanda from Boulder.
Together with Lucy Bartholomew. Having a yarn together.
Safety in numbers.
Yeah. And despite the heat, like Yaju is with a jacket on.
Yeah. And was that leg tape or was that leggings?
It's taping.
Right.
Like we see a lot of Japanese and Chinese runners with those kind of taping. I believe this aims at protecting the knees on the downhill and limiting the stress on the quads.
Yeah.
If anybody's a PT, let us know if that is truly what it is, or I'm guessing completely wrong.
There we go. There's Deng Guomin from China. He was Western States is also this year. Shen Jiasheng. So yeah.
Amanda felt, and then Ryan Sands is just in the back of that shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And with Colombia on the backpack was Gabriel, an Argentinian runner, nuclear engineer. And he's been doing really well this past few years in ultras.
Oh, that looks warm.
Yeah.
Oh, the jacket on so soon.
Yeah, the jacket. Oh yeah, and it's definitely taped because there's nothing on the back of the legs. I think that might be Josh Wade.
And there's Ludo to confirm that he did not go off the front.
Catch. Yeah. It was just a bit of a bluff.
Yeah, maybe somebody, Ludo, I bet you don't do it, so there's kind of like...
Earned himself a case of beer or something.
Yeah, there he is, Arthur.
Go ahead, carry on. You can do it. Joyeux bouillon.
I was going to say Joyeux bouillon.
Hey, well, that's close enough.
Hey,
Well done.
merci. No, I've had enough practice with Arthur. It's when it gets to Martina's name, the Polish names, that's when I fall apart. But giving it my best shot. Wow, these...
They are opening up a gap.
Yeah. Katie, Chrissy, you wish you were out there?
Actually, no. This is awesome. I was talking to my friend when we met during the break, and I was like, I know like what it feels like, and now I get to experience this. Like, I feel really privileged, honestly,
No, me too.
know this event from so many sides now. As a spectator, as a participant, I have not crewed anybody here yet. That could be the next one. Oh, I think that was Tollefson that we just scanned by.
Oh, yeah, possibly.
I've had the pleasure of crewing Lizzie Hawker here, so and with Lizzie's parents, and that was a blessing and an entertainment as well, because Lizzie's mum was worried that she wasn't eating enough, but I said, that's what Lizzie does. So yeah.
I crewed Lizzie at the Run Rabbit in Colorado and had the same worry.
Yeah.
Like, Lizzie, all you're drinking is bubble water and eating bread.
Yep.
And she does it.
Remy. And I hope he's not doing the same thing as he did, was it last year or 2 years ago? Because he led UTMB for just even after Saint-Gervais, and between Saint-Gervais and Les Contamines, he got reeled in, and I think he dropped in Les Contamines.
Who was that?
Remy, right there.
Yeah, Remy. Oh, yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Yeah. We had been told by Team Terex, like, yeah, he's very strong and it goes that fast, but...
Is it Remy? Is he from Peru?
Yes.
Yes,
correct.
I remember last year it was like from Les Contamines, between Saint-Gervais and Les Contamines, that's when he
the wheels fell off.
Exactly.
Thank you, buddy.
Yep.
Letting them go.
Yep. Good job.
Whoa.
Rémi Berchet, Team Scott is a bit further back.
Le 150.
You keep talking about the strides that you know. Tim Tollefson's is a stride that stands out to me. Like, I could pick him out even though he's blurry and pixelated there.
I didn't see MK. MK has got the best. MK Sullivan has got the best sunglasses. There we go.
Marion Hogan.
I do love her sunglasses.
So I'm just teasing everybody. Oh, we're going back to the CCC. Sorry, not quite yet there.
Of course, this morning. Yeah, I was like, wait, I remember those sunglasses.
Team 9, normalement, c'est la 4e.
There we go, Blondine Lirondelle, one of two athletes with the opportunity to complete the UTMB treble, the OCC, the CCC, and the UTMB. So alongside Blondine. We also have Ruth Croft. So those two are both in with a chance if they can win here, completing the treble, only done by the French athlete Xavier Thévenard, who's even done the quadruple with TDS.
Yes.
Have you kind
And
of
somebody actually said that he had actually also
PCL?
no MCC.
Probably.
I don't know if he won it though.
Right.
have you caught a visual of Ruth Croft yet?
I have not.
Not yet. I'm looking.
Also, I haven't seen Esther Schillag.
It's just like
No.
she's at the start as. Oh. Well, she was definitely supposed to be at the
Oh, yeah.
start.
We had the top 4 women from Western State. So, yeah, we just haven't seen her. But that doesn't mean
And
there's a lot of people
packed
there.
right there. Yeah.
And, yeah. Is that Annelise?
Annelise Rosset,
Yep.
Team Scott. And again, record holder of the crossing of the Corsica Island. Over 200 kilometers, an insane amount of vertical and extremely technical terrain, especially in the first half. And she managed to shatter the record. So even though she's technically never run a 100-mile race, she's definitely covered the distance and in very strong fashion.
Yeah, we also, since the start, the gun's gone, we also haven't seen Tom. We also haven't seen Jim. They're all there.
Just feeling a little further at the back.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to get excited.
We'll see them on the Col de Vosa. We'll see them down in Saint-Gervais. We'll see them in Lake Contamine. Yep. And you'll see them in Courmayeur tomorrow morning, Martin.
Hopefully for them.
You
What
and
time are you
Stephanie
expecting?
Case.
2 o'clock?
2:30.
We're expecting them to be coming through for top main around 2 o'clock.
Right.
2 a.m. indeed, local time.
I'm just scanned back over to the CCC results, and we've had some movement, it looks like. Rosanna has moved up into third.
Yeah.
We'll get that confirmed in Valorsine, and Adam was back up second, expected just behind Hayden at La Flégère in like 10 minutes apart. Hayden's estimated
Just a
in,
minute ahead of
Yeah.
Peter Frano.
oh yeah, so second and third is still duking it out.
Yeah.
But then, yeah.
Oh,
Where-
wait.
Then Zhang,
Where's
Jones.
Dan?
Yeah.
oh, Dan,
Wow.
46 minutes
Wow.
expected.
Dan's,
Oh, no. It looks like he's
Dan's having a moment.
a little bit. Yep.
Things are moving around a bit. I'm guessing we'll get that La Flégère.
Martin, someone's
footage.
asking you in the chat, what's Ruth's go-to food during the race? Are you allowed to reveal that?
There's actually not one go-to food.
Right.
There's going to be a mix of gels, energy drinks, solid food. Bit of opossum jerky coming from New Zealand. That's the secret. Provided by Ferret. This is the secret right there.
So not ferret jerky.
No,
No.
Ferret is the name of the man who
Right,
catches
okay,
the
very good.
opossums, dries the jerky,
Yeah.
and then sells it on the ground market.
Very good. There you go. Yeah, that's a good point. It could be that Dan's tracker let him down. So yeah.
We love you guys, Flomander. Who else haven't we seen? All the CCC racers.
That got me
Come on,
laughing.
Come on, we love the banter here. We're switching between the two. There's no question about that. But imagine if we were following 100% the CCC right now, you'd be saying, where
Where's
are the UTMB runners? So we take it, and we love you all.
Yeah.
Thank you for the kindness.
Yep.
That's a good point. Like we said, we haven't seen Tom Evans, but in all of his preview interviews, he said he was going to run, like take it out easy, not get caught up in the. So that's maybe
Well, yeah,
why we're not
last
seeing
year
him.
he made it to Courmayeur and dropped. So I don't think he wants to repeat that.
Yeah, but he's probably closest to Jim. Yeah, they've all got their own markers, and yeah. And I think the other key thing is, as we saw, I think Jim's first year here, he ran so fast to Saint-Gervais, and then when he was there, he was waiting about 5 minutes for killing because he didn't want to run through the night on his own. So, yeah. You're not going to win UTMB in the first 20K. You could.
In the first 80K.
Exactly.
Even.
It's Tim Tollefson in the house. Good to see him back.
Oh, somebody noted that Tom Evans was right behind Timo.
Timo. Okay. There we go. There's on the left-hand side. That is the statue of Christ the King, and it's actually the second tallest statue in France.
Oh,
And it's made it's made from reinforced concrete, which apparently in 1934 was actually state-of-the-art material. So there you go. Same lineage as the statue in Rio de
oh,
Janeiro.
no way. Yeah, that's exactly what it reminded me of. But I was like, God, don't even make that comment. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it's listed as a regional historical monument as well.
Yep. People are we're waiting for the footage.
We're not going to read them out, but we're just
Yeah.
loving the comments in the chat. Brilliant
Yes.
entertainment. Thank you very much. Potentially a dad joke.
Yeah, we're reporting on what we see.
Yep.
And the tiniest bit of red showing up on that elevation profile.
so wait, so they said that they saw Tom right behind.
So maybe in that
I
pack
think
or
that's Tom there.
So that would mean he's not wearing a Terex bag. Is that black tag? I don't know. Maybe that's the new one.
Well, that's a gap.
Yeah, yeah.
Small matter of 10 climbs to go, though.
Somebody said Tom's wearing a black vest.
There you go. That was 15 kilometers an hour. It looked like there was a speed for you there. Chrissy, I know you were wondering about the speed check.
Oh, missed it. What did it say?
15K, just under 10 miles an hour.
I hold that on my bike sometimes.
That wasn't a jog indeed. Cody Lind is right behind Timo in yellow and white t-shirt. Several top 10 at Western States.
So this is Tom Evans.
There we go. You're right.
On the right
Maybe
on our
just spot to
screen.
the front, 'cause he's the only one with a pack that is
Yeah.
really close.
Thank you in the chat for those tips. That was really helpful. Hayden just crushed the Flagere climb and we missed it. So he must be up and over.
Well, if they knew that they crushed the climb, they mustn't have missed it.
Same rack.
We'd like to. I think they must.
No, we didn't see a visual.
I get it. it.
No.
We've got a recording of it. It'll show up at least in the summary.
Yeah, when we were watching the review, summary of the OCC today, we saw a ton of stuff that we never saw yesterday.
Exactly. It'll show up. We'll see it.
There you go, 17 Ks an hour.
Wow. We've got a little bit of downhill to help aid that speed, but still.
Yeah, that's
So yeah, Hayden's arrival at the La Flagere is imminent, I would say. We're just waiting for the time check there at the top. And there we go, there's Blondine. Second woman.
Oh, so did we see the first? Who would
Yeah,
be first?
Don't know.
Annelise?
Oh, third.
I saw her on the screen a few times, so perhaps I would
Annelise, I think.
Annelise Rousset.
I think, yeah.
And so second would be Blondine Lirondelle. Katie Scheid, I'm assuming not too far back either. Fujiao shouldn't be too far. Like, she usually races pretty strong early on. No, there she is. Yeah.
Kind of in the big chunk of the pack.
I think she knows that. I mean, last year she went through Courmayeur extremely fast.
Yeah.
And then she kind of paid the price a little bit on the second. I don't want to say second half because Courmayeur, you're not even halfway yet. But yeah, I think like what I'm seeing right now confirms that she's not wanting to repeat what she's done last year, which is smart.
Katie and Ludo running together.
Yep. Oh, and so she would be in first, so I take that back. So that is not Jose who's...
Katie's in first.
Right.
Maybe I take back my comment as well. Maybe she is actually going out just the same way she did last year.
It's quite a big pack, that, on the bridge. There we go. So this, Katie's on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, so it's not that far back, actually.
No. So here we are. We're just about to arrive into Les Ouches and crossing the Lave. There we go. The river that runs through the heart of Chamonix.
Got you waving at the crowds. Good spirits. Hey, that jacket is surprising.
Yeah.
I guess he's ready for the night. Doesn't have to, he won't waste any second at the air station changing into long sleeve.
There's some high fives.
Different attitudes here. Mathieu Blanchard giving away high fives. Katie as well. And they see people. There you go.
Scotty Hawker. First time we see Scotty. There's Pau Capel.
I think Scotty had ran his first UTMB 10 years ago.
Yep. They're coming up soon. There's like a wooden sign, I think, by the ski lift. It's kind of like the start of the TMB, the Tour de Mont Blanc. You see a lot of the team photos beginning that. I think the crowds are big here. Wait till we get down to Saint-Gervais. Oh, Saint-Gervais, they love a party during UTMB week.
They do indeed. And as much as these guys are now like flying through Les Ouches, I just want to remind statistics from from last year. Top 5 at Col de Vos, the men's.
Yeah.
4 of them DNF'd.
Yeah.
There you go.
Water station.
Therefore, you could have chosen to...
Oh, I think that was Drew Holman at the water
So
station.
Drew. Oh, good.
But then I think the Nike pack.
So quite a few of them stopped. So Thibaut Barognon used water to pour over himself, cool himself down.
Digging for the poles.
Yeah, and then knows the course so
There's-
well.
That's Blondine.
Yep. She was, what, 30 seconds back?
Yeah. Still waiting for the time check for Hayden at the top of that last climb at La Flégère. I'm not getting it so far. I don't think these two stopped for any water in that Les Ouches.
Yeah, somebody said in the chat that he had gone through La Flégère, but like, we don't have the...
Yeah, we don't have it yet. I think maybe, well, the comment was crush the climb, so pretty much most of the climb. So
It was
yeah.
predicted at 6:31.
Yeah, because now Adam Peterman is expected there in 4 minutes, while the gap was almost 10.
Yeah.
So either he didn't record going through it, which is possible because we've seen Life Trail probably glitching today. But perhaps something also happened.
Come on, Hayden, you can do it. Let's get through that checkpoint.
And then I feel like, look at that. These are the strong runners who know what they're doing.
There's Dimitri.
Don't get too excited too early.
The cap.
I'm reminded of OCC yesterday.
Yeah. Okay, they are about to drop onto the climb. Laser.
Wow. Yeah. I don't remember that being
That's
hard.
fun.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And Chrissy, when you first did the UTMB back in 2003, after this climb, they didn't go to Saint-Gervais. They went all the way across to Les Contamines. Saint-Gervais was like, hey, we want a piece of the action a couple of years later. So they
That's where they
added
brought it
in
in.
Saint-Gervais. Saint-Gervais was not part of the original course.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. They did also take out one of the top climbs that year, the higher peaks because of the weather.
Right. Do you know which one? Can you remember which one?
I remember.
You knew I was going to ask you that.
I know. I shouldn't have even started the sentence.
Come on, you've been with us now for 24 hours. You know us better than that.
I'm good for it.
Yeah, so what you're going to find now, if this is the first time you're watching this, you're going to see that the runners are going to zigzag their way up to the Col de Vosa. They are going to be going under the chairlift, so we're just going to be seeing pylons all the way up. We're going to pass a few houses. Then they've got the pretty steep descent of the ski area, that asphalt road all the way down to Saint-Gervais. So this is a warm welcome to the UTMB 2024 for our athletes.
If you're sprinting out down that would make sense of why somebody top 4 or 5 did not go on if you sprint down that much of a descent.
Great crowd.
Oh, and Jiaju is not using poles on that climb that we know is pretty darn steep, and you see everyone else definitely now.
That's Pau Capel, and that's the athlete from Peru.
Peru.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, the poles are out.
Manole, Team Kinetic. Yeah. I mean, we were talking with Mike McManus, and he said, yeah, as much as you can play with the decision of taking poles or not for CCC, with UTMB, it is not an option. There he is. There he is.
There's our first sighting of Jim. Jim managed to go under the radar for 40 minutes.
Bib number 1.
Number 2.
Number 2. Katie's wearing one.
Katie's number 1.
Ah,
Last year, Courtney was number 1.
that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, because with the index, they then have a coefficient, so they can do
Right.
and I think it's about 14% difference, so that they can then compare men to the women. And so yeah, Katie's got bib number 1. So both Katie and Jim are going for the Western States UTMB double this year.
Win.
The win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And yeah, still waiting for that time update at the top of La Flagère. What is going on in the CCC? Woohoo!
Okay, now everybody is written down like imminent arrival in La Flagère, so perhaps the timing mat up there has failed, and we're not getting any updates. Look, as well, something interesting. Blandine Leondel as well is not using her poles.
She's got them, but she's just not using them.
She has them, she's not to use them at this point, and might not be there to talk about that. But when she go to Les Contamines, you can hope that this time she has her gloves. Because last year she had to run back 1K to the aid station to pick up the gloves that she had forgotten there. She knew it was part of the mandatory equipment, so she couldn't go further. So she ran 1K back into the aid station to pick up the gloves she forgot. Germain here leading one of the chase packs.
Tom Evans right behind him. And Jim is, if based on the last visual, he's at the back of this little pack.
We got people worried about hate.
And UTMB. There we
There we
go.
go.
Corrected it. Is,
Wow,
the
Martin,
red.
the power of Martin to change colors
Just
on
talk
the
to the screen and
Wow.
things happen.
Dimitri, Tim, and Katie.
I
The
don't-
little
yeah,
pack
saw them
there.
in there.
That were just before. The
Wow.
shot was just before Dimitri and
She is
And
way
then,
ahead, like,
Katie,
in the
yeah.
front group. So she might be actually repeating what she did last year.
Yep.
I think she was in Courmayeur in like 9:40, 9 hours 40. Which was even faster than Courtney when she set the record.
Courtney's is 22:30. The UTMB.
no, the
When she
split.
went through Courmayeur.
You know what? I've got the time split for you, Martin.
Well, I believe I know them because I did actually look at that a little bit and see that. And I think Courtney was 54, 9:54. And
So you want the Courmayeur time split from 2022 with Katie?
2022 with Katie, and then 2021. Wait, yeah.
The Courtney's record.
Yeah, with Courtney's record. Oh, Arthur has dropped Jaiju. Not by much.
So Katie into Courmayeur was 9 hours 39.
39, yeah, I had 9, yep. And then Courtney, I think she was 54.
Here we go. Courtney, I have 9:54.
9:54, yep.
All right, so Katie was inside. Wow. Okay, that was your point. 15 minutes inside Courtney's record.
Exactly. And so that's why I was thinking, oh, okay, Katie's going to slow down and then take it a little easier because obviously she was faster up to Les Coutamines, Courmayeur, but
Right.
then she faded because that was a
Katie had a
blistering
Katie
time.
had a tough time on the Grand Col Ferret, and that's where Marianne Hogan passed her.
True,
Yeah.
true.
And then Marianne had that kind of injury, I think, and then that's when Katie caught up again.
Drew caught up.
Oh, that's good. It's a good team here, Drew and team.
Yeah, Drew Holman, the ultimate gent.
Just like oozes psych. He's just always.
And
I
what
love
you'll
it.
see with Drew as well in the A station with his support crew will come in and go, I really appreciate you. He's always thanking. He's just, and recently got engaged to Sasha.
The
so
amazing
congratulations to
Sasha.
them.
I love.
Last week they shared the story of how it was all organized, and we even had a Q&A afterwards asking Drew and Sasha questions, but I promised I wouldn't share the story on here.
All right.
I'll save it till tomorrow.
When you're too tired to remember your filter.
So yeah, Arthur is, oh no, he's still with his with the other athlete behind.
Jai Joe.
Yeah.
Yep. That looks like Shen.
Yep. Germain.
There's Jamal, yeah. So Jamal also had a good fall and broke his ribs the week before Lavaredo, doing that little bit of a Superman trip.
Yeah.
So, yep. But I like the way his doctor at the start of July said you could start training at the end of July, and he was like, what about the beginning of July? So, yeah.
That's such a rough injury. There's not much you can do but
Yeah.
rest and wait for it to heal.
Oh, yeah, no, Joe's here.
Hey, we're getting a bit of love from the community, kind of as we help identify runners, and I have to say, we'll throw that love back at our community. We're loving all of the feedback and also the gifts and the flags and all of the fun. So yeah, we're going to be here until the end of tomorrow. We're going to be calling the top 10 men, top 10 women in UTMB, and we're also going to be calling tonight our top 10 athletes in the OCC, both in the men's and the women's race. So then we're going to send Martin over to Courmayeur to do the night segment as punishment, because tomorrow Martin's not going to be with us. He's going to have the pleasure of being out on the course, a part of the support team for Ruth Croft.
Yep, the excitement
Yeah.
and a whole lot of stress, making sure you don't screw up.
Yeah, and don't forget, Martin, to wait when you're on camera. Wave to us because we'll be there. Don't forget us in the studio.
I'll be ignoring the cameras. I'll be trying to focus.
Yeah.
No,
Throw your energy in Ruth's direction. Yeah, Germain Grangier, Shen Jiasheng. That looks like Dimitri on the
left-hand side.
Yep, I think so. We have Arthur Joyeux Bouillon, one of my favorite French names
By
ever.
tomorrow, you're gonna have it nailed.
I love it. I love his name. So good.
Yeah, because it basically means like happy broth.
Really?
Yeah.
With joy.
That's what you
Bouillon, yeah.
Literally.
I think we'll get the CCC women coverage once we have those La Flégère shots. Would you probably a pretty good guess on that?
Hey, we got a great insight from our colleagues in the Chinese speaking channel. They're saying that Zhao Jiaju, who's second place, he did UTMB 2022 and 2023, 2 DNFs, and he's promised everybody in chat that he will not drop this year no matter what. However, he's kind of going out pretty hard. So let's see.
Let's hope he's a man of his word.
Yeah. There we go. There's Dimitri.
Still not taking out the poles as well.
Shen, Germain, Serge, as they call him.
There is a rule, question in the chat from Peter. If you start with poles, you have to end with them. You cannot hand them off to your crew.
Yes,
You have to carry them start to finish.
Asking with both poles. Hopefully if you break
fair.
one or something, but you do have to finish with whatever you started with. So even if it's a broken pole,
Carry it.
Can't let it go.
Hey, still no sign of our second athlete at the top of La Flégère. So Hayden has a, let's say, I think we call it breathing space. So hopefully he's getting some intel to that effect so that he can enjoy the final descent, not worried about being chased down. Hayden is due into Chamonix in less than 30 minutes. So Hayden Hawks is less than 30 minutes away.
And he's right on the time you were thinking. 7:20, 7:30, somewhere in there.
And that's going to be pretty much on Hayden's time for 2017.
Wow.
Correct.
Following his own splits.
I'll dig it up in a little bit, but yeah, Hayden is pretty much on consistent with his 2017 course, and we don't even know. I can't remember if there's a course difference. They're not going up to the Tête au Vent, so
yeah, I don't know. Here's the pole talk. And sorry, I want to clarify that. Maybe that wasn't clear how I explained this. If you break one pole, you 100% can change into a new one if you get to a crew station or like an aid station where you can have crew access. And obviously, you don't need to carry that broken pole to the finish.
Yeah.
It sounded obvious, but maybe not. So, yeah.
We've already seen somebody changing their poles today. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, Arthur is on the climb.
All right, and it sounds like Peter Frano has gone through La Flégère.
Oh, I wish.
I told you, that guy doesn't die.
Team Scarpa.
Yep.
That'll keep Chrissy happy. There we go. We are already just over 11K. So just 100 miles to go, 160K until the finish line.
Adam Peterman has gone through La Flégère as well. 1 minute back.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, yeah.
Not even less than a minute back.
Wow.
Oh, that downhill is going to be a hell of a fight.
Thank you to Shaba. Yeah, it was Tony. Tony changed her poles early today. She broke them. If that's why we were wondering why is she not using them on the climb. It was on the way up to Champellac. And why is she not using the poles? Exactly. One of them was broken.
There we go.
Thank you, Shaba. Today starts to blur into itself, so it's good when we have our audience kind of giving us some sanity checks. There we go, Blondine there.
So she's
Oh yeah. So
according to what's on your screen, apparently she would be the race leader. So she would have put up with Katie. And we have first woman.
I think that's Katie.
yeah, I think that was like the women's race leaders.
Oh yeah,
So
Katie's with Jim.
yeah. Ah yeah.
And Shen right there. The back of the screen.
Yep. So there goes Jim. There we go. There's our current 2 Western State champions.
Demon?
There's Ben Demon on the left-hand side. So Ben Demon from the US, Jim Wormsley from the US, Katie Scheid from the US. Although she wins, the French will claim her.
Forceful.
Because she's been living here.
Yes, she's living here.
And Jeju apparently has not followed, because I've just heard what the camera mountain biker has said, and he says like he's attacked, and so now he's in the lead, and just Arthur Joyeux-Bouillon did not follow that.
Wow.
And that's the man who promised he would get to the finish.
Well, you know, in the chat, someone wrote, "Jacket guy has had 2 DNS before." It's like, I wonder why, but hey, interesting. Hey, horses for courses. Let's see how it goes. I love that. I love that in the chat. Katie marking Jim. Solid strategy. Oh,
Throwing one of those at us.
yeah. So we're coming up to 7 p.m. first hour of UTMB. We are going to go for a well-deserved ad break. That's our opinion, nobody else's. And when we get back, I'm expecting us to be cheering Hayden Hawks into the finish in Chamonix.
As well as following our top female in the CCC.
Yes.
Going up to La Fégère. Quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
With Get Your Guide, choose from over 100,000 travel activities. From day trips to skip-the-line tickets, local food tours to water adventures. Get Your Guide, unforgettable travel experiences.
We're back with our current men's leader in the UTMB. Started just an hour ago, and he's not playing it easy. Jiaju Cao from China, representing Team Hoka, was with Arthur Joyeux-Bouillon for a while, and now has decided to keep pushing up that climb. Up the Col de Vos, and he's now leading alone that UTMB.
Yeah, sorry, Chrissy's just come in saying there's great footage of Hayden on one of the other cameras, so hopefully we're going to see that in a second. So I thought twice about mentioning that to the audience, but hey, come on, we're being honest and open. So there we go. So hopefully we're going to switch to Hayden any second now. In fact, if you look over there in the background, there he is. Yeah. Actually, you should have mentioned it to the producer when you're out there. Hey, can we just have that on the screen now?
Bit of a zoom.
Yeah. There we go. So yeah, front of the UTMB, 1 hour into the race. We've got at least another 19 hours until we crown our male champion. Current course record, just sub 20 hours in the women's course record, 22 and a half hours. And like we've been doing for the previous two races, it's also fun to show you the different Strava segments. So here's the first Strava segment of the UTMB course we're going to share from Les Ouches up to La Chane. So we're talking 6 kilometers, 800 meters of positive elevation. We're going to give you the fastest female, fastest male time, plus all of the ordinary folks. What is the average time? What we're calling the amateurs. So we're going to pop that up on the screen any second now.
And
here we go. Jim Walmsley, 41.
Jim might lose it. Actually.
Oh, Gallagher, 51. Yes. Wow. And then the average time is about 1 hour, 15 minutes. So there you go.
Miss Claire.
First, Claire Gallagher.
Yeah.
Oh, Claire on the recovery. I see Claire's hanging out in Boulder these days. She's just on the recovery from injury. So
okay.
So she said she'd rather be racing this year, but she's not here.
Injury took her out. Oh, sorry, I was muted. That's my first time.
You were on that mute for the last hour. Sorry.
You can tell the difference in the earbuds. Yeah, no, Claire fighting a back injury. But seems like she's on the mend.
No, I think she is. Yeah.
Just to defend a little bit, Jiaju, because obviously that looks like a suicidal pace, but I've seen him race a couple of times on 100-mile races and taking that out extremely aggressively, and that was at the Doi Incheon by UTMB, the UTMB World Series major for Asia, and he took it out extremely hard, and he finished at an insane pace. Like, our camera runners were struggling to keep up with him in the last 10Ks of this 100 miles.
Right.
So this is a different ball game. There's definitely steeper climb, more elevation, but he is one who can pull off a really solid race on a good day.
I think what's probably causing the concern for the audience is the fact that he's got a jacket on.
Well, that's not helping. Yeah, for credibility.
Yeah, you just think how hot and how humid it still is in the valley here. It's still in the 70s Fahrenheit. So I think that's what's. You see, the sleeves are rolled up now on that jacket, and
maybe it's there we go. Magic ice jacket.
Yeah.
Who knows?
This is he's the smart one, and everyone else is like. Yeah, so he's an early adopter.
And it's good to see the flags. Look at that. Like, it looks
like a breeze.
Yeah, there's a bit of a breeze up there, which I'm sure is going to be appreciated by everyone.
One thing I love in the chat every year is everybody always types in, "Where is Jim?" It's almost copy and paste from the year before and the year before that. So yeah, keep it up, gang. You're keeping us very, very happy and wonderfully entertained. We're hopefully doing a little bit the other way too. There we go. This is Blondine Lirondelle from Team Kipren. So French athlete, former winner of OCC, former winner of the CCC.
I'm going for the Triple Crown.
The UTMB Triple Crown. There we go. Working his way up. I think one of the great things about this evening, the Friday evening at UTMB, is with a clear sky, the sun setting on the Mont Blanc is just so stunning. So we're definitely going to be getting that in the near future as well.
And we're seeing the temperature come down. I've watched that number go from 16 up to 24 today, and now it's finally on the decline down to 21 degrees.
Yeah, Arthur Joyeux-Bouillon in a distance, about like 200 meters back.
good job.
A descent.
Yeah, before I answer that question, I just want to give it up for these two guys. Peter, me and Peter ran in Slovakia about 5 years ago, and he was just a young guy. And look at this, man, second place. That's so awesome. Congrats, brother. And this guy over here, I can't say enough about Adam. Me and Adam were both injured last year, like severely injured. And we were texting back and forth, helping each other get through the injury. Sorry, getting a little emotional. It was tough, but Adam helped me a lot, and I can't thank him enough. And we're just really grateful for his friendship and really grateful for him as a person, because it's rough, you know, going through stuff like that. But we're back now, baby. Let's go. Yeah.
Voilà, donc un premier commentaire de Hayden qui souhaitait féliciter Peter. Il y a 4 ans, ils ont couru en Slovaquie ensemble, et là maintenant ils se retrouvent encore une fois sur les 2 premières marches du podium. Et donc il voulait bien évidemment le féliciter, et ensuite il voulait vraiment reconnaître Adam Peterman en tant qu'homme, avant en tant que coureur et puis en tant qu'ami. L'année dernière, les 2 coureurs, Hayden et Adam, étaient blessés. Et des blessures graves, hein, c'était pas bénin. Et Hayden vraiment voulait remercier Adam, parce qu'ils se sont bien évidemment, ils sont restés en contact, ils ont échangé, ils se sont soutenus moralement l'un l'autre. Et il y a une belle histoire, on voyait beaucoup d'émotion dans la voix de Hayden. Il disait si Adam n'avait pas été là, je pense que ça aurait été compliqué d'être là aujourd'hui. Donc vraiment, on sent que ces 2 hommes, en plus de porter le même attirail, le même logo, eh bien, ils partagent la même passion et une amitié qu'on retrouve souvent dans le trail.
But to answer your question, I guess.
Thank you.
Forgot about that. Yeah, I feel pretty good. Like, I got to Valersine, and I had legs. I felt really strong, and I was like, man, this is good. This is a really good sign. The descents I didn't feel as strong, but the climbs I felt really, really strong. And I feel great now. Like, I don't know what it was, but like things were just clicking today. Fueling was on point, and I felt like I finished really strong and couldn't ask for anything more.
Beautiful. So, Hayden, je lui avais posé la question de savoir comment ça s'était passé dans la dernière descente de la Flégère, parce qu'on avait l'impression qu'il avait encore l'air de s'envoler, et généralement c'est pas quelque chose qu'on voit souvent. Et il disait, bah effectivement, moi sur la partie après Valersine, j'avais encore des jambes, je me sentais bien physiquement, donc du coup, c'était un plaisir. Et encore aujourd'hui, maintenant, là, je suis assis là, mais je me sens très très bien. Donc il dit, c'est une belle journée quand tout s'aligne et que physiquement ça passe, mentalement ça passe. Et effectivement, là, on a vu qu'aujourd'hui il était imprenable, et il prend encore 4 minutes 30 au record qu'il avait établi à l'époque. Hein, c'était le record de la course, la CCC en 2017. Je pense qu'on va continuer l'interview juste après. Parce
exactement, Martin, voilà. Il est bon ce Martin. Daniel Jones pour la Nouvelle-Zélande qui est en train d'arriver. Il est dans plus que quelques mètres. Maintenant, l'homme de la Tawarera by UTMB qui a remporté à 3
in the UTMB. So Hayden's going to be so happy to see Dan and vice versa, training partners, and they hang out.
And potential neighbors.
Pardon?
Potential neighbors.
Yes, I was about to say they hang out in New Zealand during the Kiwi summer as well. So here he comes, Dan Jones, after his fantastic performance this year at Western States. And so on the left hand of the screen, we have all of the runners descending down to Saint-Gervais. That is Katie Scheid, by the way. And here we go. There's the Mont Blanc railway line. There they're just at the tramway. They're just crossing over that. They're about to hit a really steep kind of road asphalt section that drops them all the way down into the town of Saint-Gervais. And there is a lot of energy. Big party town on Friday of UTMB in Saint-Gervais. But Dan Jones, he's our 4th place finisher. Oh, yeah.
Waving the flag proud.
Yes. That looks like Marianne. No, that could be, yeah, based on the colors. It looks like the Salomon colors.
Salomon colors, for sure.
Could be Marianne Hogan, but Hard to say. There we go, but we still got our race leader on the left-hand screen, but there we go. That's our pass. So we now, I think that might be Arthur. No. Here we go. So now we've got a little bit of this is the classic Friday night UTMB. We're gonna. Oh, that was nearly an interview about the cheese in Saint-Gervais or something along those lines. So it's coming. So you've been warned.
Arthur was wearing a lighter color pair of shorts. So.
Absolutely. I'm going to give you that in a sec.
I think you were right on Hogan.
Yeah, that's Marianne
Hogan. Okay, so that's who we're seeing, and then
that was. I'm not sure if it was Dimitri. It was very hard to see, but there you go. That's definitely Marianne Hogan, Team Salomon from Canada, second at UTMB.
Could it have been Tom Evans?
No, because Tom had a black. But it could be.
We couldn't see the front.
But I don't think Tom's going to race like that, but let's see. Yeah. We'll find out soon enough. Yeah, Marianne Hogan second at UTMB in 2022 behind Katie Scheid. I think Marianne was second or third at the top of that climb.
At least, yeah, it looked like on the screen or on the.
Yeah, no, Tom running with the black.
Oh yeah, this is a white pack.
Yeah.
All right, Peter, I think you worked pretty hard today, so we don't have to make you work too much right now with questions. The next one, a few things I wanted to ask because last year at the CCC, you said that you were not getting votes. Is that correct?
Yeah, the assumption from my side is that's here we go. This is party down in Saint-Gervais-les-Bains.
Entertainment in this town is something to look forward to.
That was an outfit. Yeah, so I think that was Arthur Joyeux-Bouillon. So kind of retaking that second spot, but we'll find out soon enough as they land into in Saint-Gervais. Back with Marianne Hogan. We're also going to be doing the split screen soon enough, I guess. Here we go. There's confirmation.
Oh, it is Arthur.
Yeah, you got me doubting myself.
Bad. I am so.
It's okay. This is also half the fun.
This is my bad.
Athlete spotting. So yeah, Arthur retaking the lead from our friend from China. So Zhao Jiaju. So yeah, so Arthur Joyeux-Bouillon back up front.
Fun for you. You get to say his name over and over.
Yeah, exactly. Well, certainly in the first part of the race. Let's see. Yeah, but Arthur's had some good results. There we go. Now that looks like Shen Jiasheng working his way down, and right behind Shen we have Katie Scheid.
And I think that's
Drew.
Oh, that's Drew.
Drew Holman, Team Nike Trail. So there we go. They're almost about to hit the steep, nasty asphalt, dropping down into Saint-Gervais. Yeah, big crew here. Early days. And we're looking for the dark ninja, Jim Wormsley.
He was with Katie at that one shot.
Yeah, we were joking that Katie was marking him, but yeah.
Wow. I loved Hayden stopping the questioning and taking that moment to comment on his training buddy and the improvements of Peter, and that the three of them were sitting there. That was emotional. I loved that.
And somebody in the chat was like, did Martin translate, "We're back, baby," to French?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too. But yeah,
beautiful.
No, and that, that sums up Hayden Hawks in a nutshell. So yeah, he is such a fantastic human being. So there we go. That we love Hayden Hawks, and UTMB live commentator, as well as a fantastic athlete.
He was at Canyons? Sorry?
Canyons, yeah, and also great husband and also parent. So yeah, there we go. That nasty little railway crossing.
Yeah, that could be brutal if that went.
Yep, all done. So our athletes are going to be dropping down to Saint-Gervais soon. It is getting up to 7:45 here in the evening in Chamonix, and between Saint-Gervais and Lake Contamine is kind of like rolling through the woods, the forest. So you may start to see some athletes throwing on their headlamp. They might not turn it on, but they may well throw their headlamp on top of their head, ready to be ready in case it's not so easy to see inside the forest between Saint-Gervais and Lake Contamine.
And definitely better to get it on before you need it.
100%.
So that all you're having to do is click it. If you have to go dig in your bag and it's already dark and can't find what you're looking for, better to, same thing if you're getting cold.
Yes.
Or put your coat on before you get cold.
100%.
Reserve.
What I can promise the audience, you definitely got to stay with us. Once the athletes have gone through Lake Contamine, shortly afterwards, they're going to hit Notre Dame de la Gorge. The crowds there, the Hoka, they have a big show ready for us for this evening. So Notre Dame de la Gorge, also time to fly Notre Dame de la Gorge. Their Hoka team have renamed it for this year. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then we'll be throwing you into, the runners go into the high mountains, and then we'll be waiting for them, or Martin and Stephanie Case will be waiting for them in Courmayeur tomorrow morning around about 2 a.m. local time. So, yeah, there we go.
Okay, I am so convinced that the front of his shorts are a lighter color. I'm so confused. So I'm hoping the cameraman goes in front because my identification was bad on that one. Good save.
So there you go. So we get a little bit of the data on the screen. So they're descending now. In fact, Saint-Gervais is the lowest point on the whole of the UTMB course. There's your useless statistic. That's the one I've got lined up right now for Saint-Gervais. Yeah, Saint-Gervais down at 826 meters. So they've got about another 300 meters to descend. There we go. Hitting the road.
Oh,
here we go. It's party time in Saint-Gervais.
This is quite the cheering group. I love it. Hoka team? As much noise as possible.
Yes. It's almost like a competition between all of the different towns that host the UTMB around the 3 countries, and I think it's 11 communes who can have the best party. And it doesn't matter what time of day. And I know that Trion on a Saturday is also a pretty strong party town. Some good DJ set going on. Marianne Hogan, there she is.
Just had the glimmer of Tony through La Leger yet. Estimated in 14 minutes. Okay.
14 minutes. So yeah, Tony McCann is, there we go. That's the front. So it did confuse you.
Thank you so much. Red shorts in front, black from behind.
So yeah, it's the team on running are chuckling now. How we got the presenters by having 2 different outfits, front and back.
But I was making a conscious effort at the start of this race to take in some color notice of the runners so we could identify them on those drone shots.
Yeah.
And so...
yeah, this descent is way steeper than it looks, but there we go. Arthur on his way down now into Saint-Gervais. I think the strategy overnight, especially normally at the front in the last couple of years, is that the elite athletes like to run with other people. And it kind of makes sense. There we go. On the right-hand side, that is our next finisher in the CCC, in the men's race.
We saw him racing hard all day. He was up front with those guys, pushing the pace for a while.
Yeah, so congratulations to Jiang Huohua. So China 5th. Team Salomon from China.
Took the lead at some points and second at some points,
flew past the gang. That was hours and hours ago, but yeah, there we go.
Yep.
The Chinese athletes are having a fantastic week. 3 in the top 10 in the men's race yesterday. Yao Miao actually winning the women's OCC. So, yeah.
I didn't tell you.
He was at Chuckanut.
But no. That's fair. As many times as I've done that, that is fair. No, Yao Miao is going to come into the live stream and offered to come by and visit with us as well.
Right.
So we'll have her on the English channel sometime later tonight.
Who?
Yao Miao.
No. I saw a note saying she can't make it.
Oh, now she can't. Oh, okay. She came over and offered that.
Right. Okay, that was good.
You know what it might be? He might have a. I'm so tight on this. Jacket tied around his waist, or maybe it's the shorts. I'm not sure.
No, that's shorts.
You think so? The
No,
black.
I just think they're half and half.
Okay.
In terms of color.
Fair.
And
Not that I need to worry about this. But some people will tell you I kind of don't like being wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, as a commentator, you learn very quickly that it's
wrong a lot.
Yeah. So, well, you do your best guess. And, well, and also, Christy, you're the original winner of the UTMB back in 2003. So you're fine. You've given yourself enough grace by doing that.
I don't see how those equate, but...
Well, you're a UTMB legend.
So that erases other things.
100%. Yeah. And anybody else that sat on a couch saying that you're wrong, well, no, you're the UTMB legend, so you've done it. So there we go. So, yeah, so congratulations to top 5, and let's see who's in next. Let's have a look.
Simon.
Yeah, Andreu Simon Aymeric from Spain. Then it's going to be Ramon Manet from Switzerland. Andreas Rieder from Austria. Dakota Jones is still in the top 10. Dakota is on the descent to Chamonix. Dakota has recently, like 10 minutes ago, passed through La Flégère. And Arnaud Bonin from France looking like the top 10. So whilst we had a lot more American athletes in there, we kind of dropped off a wee bit. Here we go. So this is where the runners come in, and then they're going to go back out the other way.
Oh, I remember, yeah.
Yeah, so there's an out and back here. So we're going to see the runners are going to pass each other twice, or they're going to see each other as they go back out. But yeah, let's crank up the noise, because Saint-Gervais is nuts.
This is a little more fresh in my mind. We got to run this. I got to run the first leg of the Legend Relay last year. So I was on that starting line and ran to Lake Contamine. So I did get to participate in this awesomeness.
You know, there's so much positive energy around trail running right now. There's been so many amazing performances this year. We've also got the positivity coming out of the back of the Paris Olympics. The positivity right now through the Paris Paralympics. We've had the Tour de France. We've had the Tour de France FAM. And, you know, there's just so much good energy. So this is the perfect time to be having this fantastic gathering and celebration of the trail running community. Here we go.
I feel like this 20K went by really fast, but having those top 5 male finishers come in for CCC, I think, helped that time a little bit. But 20K cruising.
Yep, here we are down in the aid station. If there's an opportunity to pick up some water. The runners are going to see their crew for the first time, in case you're watching and this is new to you. They're going to see their crew for the first time in about another 10K when they get to Lake Contamine, and it's a really key checkpoint, because then it's 50 kilometers without their support teams, and they're going to be going into the high mountains overnight. So there we go.
And I think the running time was wrong on that. I was saying 10 hours, 49 minutes. We're at 1 hour, 49 minutes for
the CCC time.
No, it was when Arthur was on the screen.
No, I know, but that time is probably to do with the CCC.
But it's next to the red,
I know why that time is up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's the running clock
1
for
hour
CCC.
50. Yeah.
And 1 hour, okay.
Yeah.
1 hour 54. Arthur coming through this first aid station with a beautiful sunset in the backdrop.
Oh yeah, no, it is stunning. And yeah, go Saint-Gervais doing such a great job. So basically, all of the roads up to this part of the course right now are closed to traffic, and so yeah, they're just busing people up to Saint-Gervais and to Lake Contamine. So yeah, no cars up here, and the crowds are huge. There we go now. Arthur is passing, so he has the chance to see runners going the other way.
Have you seen anybody go the other way yet?
No.
Okay.
So that's
significant.
That's just, just hope he doesn't run into anyone going the other way.
Right.
Yeah. There we go. We got as we kind of come on guys, out of the way. Hey, there's somebody having a pee.
I missed that.
Oops. Yeah, so there we go. That is our race leader, Katie Scheid. Katie's style going from the front. Tried that in 2022. Had the changeover with Marianne Hogan, but then eventually made the second pass on Marianne around Bovine after Champellac. But yeah, no, Katie's going out. In fact, I'm going to be able to give you a time split on Katie and Courtney's times from 2021 and 2022.
2021 was when Courtney set the record, but Katie's times through the first 50K were probably, we're going to prove were faster than Courtney's course record times.
I'm going to compare Katie to Katie. 153.
Drew hanging there, Sten hanging there with Katie.
Yeah, Katie's kind of running the same speed she ran 2 years ago.
Okay. So for the course record, the quest would be to hold on to that pace.
Yeah, that was the thing. Katie was ahead of Courtney's time by 15 minutes in Courmayeur, but then slowed.
Love it.
Yeah. Katie's been hiding up in Le Tour all week, but just being like a hermit, keeping away from all of the razzmatazz of Chamonix. She was just literally down here to pick up her bib and also to do one event with her main sponsor, the North Face. So yeah, so Katie has been trying to keep away from all the noise, kind of protect her energy. So,
I messaged her last night. I only know her from the Legends stage last year. And I messaged her last night and said, "We spotted you." And she was like, "What?" And I said, "I'm on the live feed. And I was watching cameras all day and we spotted you."
Yeah, Katie was out in Le Tour. And here we go. Here's our next finisher. As Andreu Simon Aymeric from Spain. So yeah, so Martin was just letting us know that Andreu is also a type 1 diabetic, so that also throws in a few little challenges when it comes to managing your kind of consumption.
And looks like a new dad.
Oh yeah, another new dad. So here we go. Katie Scheid getting all the cheers from the crowd here in Saint-Gervais, or there in Saint-Gervais.
I'm loving this feed of the little family. That's sweet. And I work with a client, as a coaching client, who is diabetic, and it is something to manage while you're running, and if you have a insulin drop or a sugar drop, it can be brutal.
Sexto otra vez, felicidades. Sexto otra vez. Bueno, muy contento porque me hacía mucha ilusión terminar otra vez, volver a estar aquí. Ha sido un proceso exigir más ni pedir más. He hecho la carrera que más o menos tenía planteada. La gente corre mucho y muy bien. Y nada, sí que he pasado 2 horas de crisis, pero bueno, es parte de los ultras.
There we go. This is our second placed athlete in the women's race. So Blondine Lirondelle, Blondine champion at the OCC, champion at the CCC. Blondine is going for, just getting a notice that Trayson Knott has dropped at Vallorcine. Trayson Knott from the US in the CCC. So he's just stopped at Vallorcine, so he's out. Yeah, so they've just showing Chrissy the support crew have made these huge head shots of the athletes to cheer them out on the course.
I think we should put that up on the screen. Can you share that with everybody? I think this is great to
see it on there.
Oh no, if you don't hold it, okay, with the technology.
No, I think it's going to be tiny. So yeah,
these huge drawings of Katie.
Well, I think they'll see them out on the course later. We may well see them on the big screen.
And it's that same blue color that those uniforms are in.
Yeah. So Tony McCann, probably about 2 minutes away from reaching the top of the climb at La Flégère. We've got Martina Winarchik. Martina is probably about 10 minutes behind Tony. Rosanna Buchauer is about another 10 minutes behind Martina. And then we have Ho Ha-Ti from Vietnam. She's probably about another 10 minutes behind that. Heather Jackson, probably about another 10 minutes behind that. So that's your top 5 women out on the course in the CCC. So we will be definitely covering Tony on the descent down into La Flégère. There we go.
I wonder if we'll get to see the passing, the Katie out and Blondine in. It doesn't overlap the whole way.
No, and also obviously the French crowd, Blondine, she is world champion, former world champion. So no, Blondine, this is great. Look at that smile, love it. Woohoo! Blondine Lirondale, Team Kipran, the Kipran women's racing team. You know, arguably this is the strongest 100-mile women's field that we've ever seen.
So they're saying that on Free Trail.
I think that's one of the conversations, and we've, you know, this is just 2 women, but it's very early stages yet. And so yeah, there we go. There's Arthur. He is just kind of getting out of town now, and he's about to head into the forest. No plans for a head torch right now. Yes, there's quite a few stories going on here this year at UTMB. Obviously, we've got Jim and Katie going for the UTMB Western States win double. We've got the top 4 women on the start line of this year's Western States. We have Ruth Croft and Blondine Lirondale going for the UTMB Triple Crown. Actually, and in the women's race, you know, the US women are on a 4-year winning streak. So between Courtney and Katie Scheid, they've won it for the last 4 years. So is Katie or somebody else going to continue that run? You know, here we go. Some great outfits. Yes. Well done, gang.
That's not Courtney, is it?
It is Courtney.
That's Courtney Dauwalter.
That was Courtney Dauwalter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Talk about in disguise.
Well spotted. I was like, that looks like Courtney.
No way.
There she is. Go, Courtney.
Ah, that voice.
Love it. So the question is, who are the other athletes? Francois Den? I don't know. But well done. That's good. There's the big heads. We're on the right-hand side.
I just heard a loud thank you, everyone.
Yeah, no, it's great seeing Katie and Blondine already thanking the crowd. Kind of energy works both ways. So in the same way that Marta was saying that, you know, heat management works both ways. It's the same for the vibes and the energy that you're getting from the crowd. And yeah, there are 2,500 volunteers, and they love coming back to do this race every single year. And yeah, and without the volunteers, the race wouldn't happen. And I think the runners recognize that.
Clarification question. We've been referencing the course record. Courtney Dauwalter in 2021 ran 22:30. So that's the women's course record.
That's correct.
Jim, for the men's, is sub 20 hours, 19:46, I think.
The course record's always a tricky one because there's always variations on the course. So
fastest time.
But we would kind of talk about the fastest time. Here's our next finisher coming in the men's OCC on the right-hand side. CCC, sorry.
Solomon Kit.
That is going to be Ramon Manech from Switzerland. So Ramon is our 7th athlete across the finish line. Not far behind him now is going to be Andreas Borida. Then we've got Dakota Jones in 9th and Arnaud Bonin in 10th. That will be our podium, top 10 podium in all 3 races. I can also give you a time check into Saint-Gervais for the front of the... let's do the front of the men's race first. So we had Arthur in first place, Arthur Joyo-Bouillon. Second place, we had Zhao Jiaju from China. Then it's Peter Hennek from the Czech Republic, Deng Guomin from China, Vincent Bouillard from France, Jeff Mogavero right up there in 6th place from the US, Tim Tollefson in joint 6th with Jeff, Tom Evans in 8th, Ben Demon in 9th, and Hannes Namberger in 10th. And so before you start typing in the chat, where's Jim? I'm going to jump across to the next page. Jim is 11th. I knew that was coming. Baptiste Chassan, Pau Capel, Alexis Sevenek, Mathieu Blanchard, Sergio Pereira, Miguel Arsenio, Yonel Manol, Thibaut Baronian, and Dmitry Mitayev. That is your top 20 in the men's race. And as soon as we come back, oh no, I can do that just quickly before we go for a break. I'm going to give you Katie Scheid, Blondine Lurendell, Marianne Hogan, Claudia Tremps. Sorry, just the top 3. Marianne Hogan, Blondine Lurendell, Katie Scheid into Saint-Gervais so far. Katie's 5 minutes ahead of Blondine. We'll be back after the short break.